inside the UCCU Center in beautiful Orem, Utah, as Showdown Fights presents another outstanding night of mixed martial arts action. Hey everybody, I'm Jay Adams alongside Tandy Schaefer and Johnny Ritchie, and guys, tonight should be a really good night. When I looked at the card, I realized that Scott Bowler of Showdown Fights, I think that he assembled this card expressly to have a bunch of stand-up wars.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime you got Steven Sharp and Clay Collard on the same card, amazing. But now that they're fighting each other, are you kidding me? These guys are coming out. They're going to be banging. Steve Sharp is the weathered vet, and he says, look, young punk, I'm planning on taking your head off tonight at the Showdown.
Well, Clay Collard, he is excited, and he's young, and he's hungry.
How about in the light heavyweight division? You got that fight, and then you got the light heavies. You got Sean O'Connell and Chris Gillian. These guys, you know they're going to stand and bang.
Yeah, Chris Gillian, a vet, a guy that has heavy hands. I mean, he's looking for the chin. He knows his one game plan tonight is to knock Sean O'Connell on his reset button and end this fight nice and early.
Sean O'Connell is also very hungry for this fight. I mean, he doesn't care who Chris Gillian has fought. Chris Gillian, yes, has fought some tough guys, but Sean is hungry for this fight. I mean, he got ready for the last fight and had things fall apart, and so he's ready. He is ready for this.
It's going to be a good one. Either way.
This card leans heavily towards the stand-up wars. It's Showdown Fights. Let's hit it.
Mixed martial arts legend Boz Rutan introduces his Boz Body Action System. Now you can train like a super athlete right in your own home. The revolutionary Boz stand is engineered to disperse impact and withstand the toughest punishment. It can be customized for all sizes and configurations. And when you're done, it folds up effortlessly in just seconds and is light enough to store anywhere. Unlike other workout programs, soft targets ensure you can always have the correct form and add resistance to your routine. Now you can sculpt your entire body, the whole package, while learning real self-defense techniques.
People walk up on the street to me and they say, man, you changed my life, and there's one thing I can tell you, that when you get the Body Action System, it's going to change your life too.
The customizable training stand with head, torso, and 2 focus pads and Boz's beginner through advanced DVDs to guide you is yours to try risk-free.
Pro athletes like Dallas Clark use Play Again for joint discomfort and stiffness.
The last 2 weeks of the season, I was getting this pain in my knee. It was just like a knife, and so started taking Play Again. My knee started feeling better. I mean, I'm talking completely healed, and I know without a doubt it was because of Play Again.
Play Again lubricates and cushions your joints and increases flexibility in ligaments and tendons. Doctors recommend Play Again to patients of all ages. Enjoy life again and get back in the game. Power your joints with Play Again.
Starting in the blue corner, this man stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds. He comes to us from Salt Lake City, Utah, fighting out of Flash Academy MMA. Let's hear it for Augustine El Pantera Espinoza. And now, fighting in the red corner, this man stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds. He comes to us from Heber City, Utah, fighting out of Absolute MMA. Let's hear it for Denver Merrifield Nerva. Herb Dean, your referee in charge of the fight.
Alrighty, this fight's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It's our first professional fight of the night. Espinoza in the black trunks, Nerva in the blue and white sprawl trunks. And this should be a very entertaining fight at 135. Here we go.
Touch of the gloves, and this thing is underway here at the Showdown. First pro fight of the night, like you said, Jay. I'm expecting fireworks in this one.
I am too. 2 quick fighters, 2 really strong fighters. If this goes to the ground, you're going to see some real power out of both of these bantamweights.
Yeah, Espinoza is southpaw and is really forward on that front leg. So I'd like to, hopefully Denver throws those leg kicks.
Well, you saw Denver try to throw a head kick to take his head off right there and send it into the third row, but he just missed. A little filling out process here, which I think is actually very uncharacteristic of Espinoza. Usually that guy just comes right out. He just gets after it. But maybe he understands the fighter that Denver Merrifield Nerva is, and he's giving him a little respect here.
Right. Up teep. It's the face.
There's that leg kick you were talking about. The leg kick right there on the inside.
A lot of respect between these two bantamweights. They probably heard the scouting reports, and you don't want to make a mistake early on in the fight, and that can make you a little bit tentative as you're feeling out your opponent.
Denver's really throwing those leg kicks. He should use those to set up his hands now.
Oh, and there's a nice little body kick right there by Espinoza.
And it had
Snuck it through.
A nice thump to it.
Oh, nice hook.
Nice hook
Cross
right there.
hook combo.
Espinoza's got to check that kick instead of just hopping out of the way and hoping that it doesn't hit. As the fight wears on, it's going to be a little harder to do. He's got to start checking that thing.
We all know those wear on you.
Oh, and a big head kick that slapped right across the side of his face, but Espinoza's still up.
Espinoza is self-trained, and he wanted
Big
everybody
knee
to
right
know
to the
that that is not a factor. He said, "You'll see my skills."
Ooh, Denver that's the third time he's thrown that head kick, and the second time that it's missed. But if that thing connects, man, wow. Another leg kick right there.
I love seeing these fighters actually use their legs.
Of course you do, Tandy. Former kickboxing Muay Thai champion. She loves to see it. I just like to see guys get in there and bang.
What is the Tandy status now? Are we ever going to see you in the cage again?
Many injuries since my last fight. A fighter never wants to say that they're done.
I just love you here with us, Tandy. That's right. We're just being selfish.
Yeah, we're selfish, yeah. No rush. Stay with us.
Another nice leg kick right there by Denver Merrifield Nerva, turning that thing over right on the side of that tap out sign. He's landed that there 3 or 4 times and already. Oh.
He needs to keep that cross a little bit more straight, and he'll be able to land him right when he throws those kicks.
Yeah, I like what Nerva's doing. He's keeping Espinoza right at the end of his punches. He's keeping him at the end of his distance. He's got the reach. He's got the height. He's doing a good job of stalking Espinoza.
Oh, another big kick right there inside of that right leg. That one hurt. Oh, and a big nice head kick.
Well, it's really starting. The momentum is really going in. Yeah,
Espinoza's dropping those hands, trying to block those leg kicks. So now he should go to the head.
Well, you can already start to see the redness come up from the knee up to the thigh. Oh, and another leg kick right there by Denver.
That outside leg kick on the lead leg of Espinoza, that push kick, watch the lead leg of Espinoza. It's starting to welt up just a little bit above his knee because Nerva's doing such a good job of targeting it. Can you see right above that right knee?
Oh, no, absolutely. Yeah, it's as red as the showdown in the center of the cage there. That thing's lit up. But he keeps dropping those on him. And like Tandy said, it's only a matter of time before Espinoza starts dropping his hands to block those kicks. And that's where Denver Merrifield Nerva will take it up top and try to end this fight with a knockout.
Right.
Yeah, Espinoza needs to check the kick with his leg.
Yeah.
And keep his hands up high. He hasn't checked those outside leg kicks to his lead leg, and that is going to be trouble as the fight progresses.
Well, and unfortunately, that's one of the things, Jay, that but you see right there, a takedown attempt by Denver, and right there, Espinoza's got a hold of that neck. But I think he's got
composing the guard.
Well, there it goes. One hand slipped
wasting.
off.
Oh.
And now El Gato has got the arm in guillotine, but he doesn't have the position that he needs in order to really lock that on, especially against a seasoned guy like Denver.
Right, he's just going to be able to pull his head out just like he did. That was perfect.
Now I see Denver here setting up what could be an arm bar because he's isolating that arm. Oh, it looked like he was going to throw one over, but
he's going to finish up strong.
That's right. 10 seconds left on the Rockwell time clock here, and unless Denver can finish him here in the next couple seconds, we're going to go into a second. All right, well.
Nice round for Denver Merrifield Nerva. You see him actually applauding himself there because he's very happy with his work, as well he should be.
had periodontal disease, had lost 10 to 12 teeth, a lot of pain, a lot of hiding, a lot of shame. I didn't do a lot of smiling. That was life before Clear Choice.
At Clear Choice, we bring hope to millions who suffer from missing or failing teeth. With dental implants that look, feel, and function like strong, natural teeth.
Most people come into Clear Choice and say, can you really do that all in one day? Well, yeah, absolutely. And give you lifelong results that you can be proud of.
Our doctors use precise technology in a warm, welcoming environment to create your new, healthy smile.
And I'm not afraid to smile anymore. And I have beautiful teeth.
You're never too old to invest in yourself. This is your opportunity to make a difference in your life.
Call today for your free consultation. We'll walk you through the entire procedure, including costs. At Clear Choice, you're about to discover what you've been missing all these years. Call Clear Choice today.
He's got to do a lot of things differently if he wants to win this fight. And I'm not sure he's going to be able to make one adjustment. This will tell a lot the next minute of the opening of round 2.
Right. Denver's definitely going to be throwing those leg kicks again, knowing that his leg is going to buckle at any second. He's going to utilize that.
Yeah, absolutely. And Denver's coach is in there talking to him and saying, hey, great job. Keep doing what you're doing. He's so calm. You look at this kid, and he looks like a seasoned vet. But Denver, great job so far. Totally, I would say, dominating these fights. And just with those leg kicks alone. Look at the bruising already on the back of Espinosa's leg. Wow.
Yeah.
And he's not checking.
He's dropping his hand, too.
Yeah, you called that earlier, John. He's going to start dropping the hands to block, and then, or you, Tandy, as well. He's going to drop the hands, and then Nerva's going to go upstairs.
Yep.
Oh, nice, beautiful teep. I love how he hops in on his teeps to get that range.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Devastating. And this is what Espinosa needs to do. Even though he's getting beat on the ground as well, you might as well be down there where you're not getting tagged.
Yeah, where you're not getting leg kicked. But if I was Denver, big shot right there. Oh, and look at Denver's transition into an armbar. Does he have it? It looks maybe like he's a little off the arm a little bit.
Low on the arm, right?
A little low. And a big slam right there. But Denver Merrifield Nerva looks like he's rotating back into that top position.
So he's going to rotate
I'm not sure
out.
what the heck he has in there.
Going for it again.
Huh?
Trying to soften him up. Now he goes to full mount.
Full mount here.
Looking to posture up, let the elbows go.
And I know Denver, he is going to take his time here. He's not going to rush into anything. And look at that.
Yeah, still use those elbows while you're setting up the armbar.
Setting up the armbar, and that's exactly what he's doing, giving him those shots, peppering him, softening him up to transition right over into this. And I think that thing's on tight.
He's got it.
He needs to be out a little bit more to the side. Oh, but that thing could be on right there. And that's it.
That's
the fight.
Espinosa at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Espinosa taps out in the second round.
Wow.
And Denver Merrifield Nerva moves to 5-1. You can see why he had such a decent, solid professional record. This kid looks good out there.
With a time of 2 minutes and 4 seconds coming off the clock in the second round, let's hear it for your winner by armbar, Denver Merrifield Nerva.
Well, Clay, I hit harder than you. You think you're faster. I think I'm just as fast. So we'll see if you're the first guy that actually stands with me.
Bullshit. I think it's funny, honestly. Steve Sharp thinks that he can hit harder than me. I have one thing to say for Steve, and that is in the cage, I'm going to test you to see who can hit harder.
He is young. He does have heart. He does have that fight in him. But he also has that stupidity where he thinks that he's invincible. And once he gets hit by an old man, he's going to learn respect for your elders.
Starting to get washed up, starting to get a little old, Steve. You're starting to lose it, and I'm coming in. I'm going to prove that I'm number one and not you.
Well, Clay, you're young, dumb, and I'm going to make you respect your elders. When he's getting knocked out by an old man, he's going to earn that respect.
That's not going to happen. No.
It's not going to matter. He's going to get knocked out.
So both of these guys have fought Justin Buckles.
Yeah.
And both have lost to Justin Buckles.
Yeah.
But they both actually gave him a war.
Absolutely.
So talking to Justin, he thinks that if Steve can land his leg kicks, it will somehow soften Clay Collard's punches. I'm not sure, personally, I'm not sure how he's going to soften Clay Collard's punches.
Yeah.
Clay hits really hard.
Really hard, and we saw that with Justin Buckles. I mean, there were several times throughout the fight that Buckles should have been out, in my opinion. You know, those combinations that he was landing on and bombing on. And so, you know, Clay Collard is just going to do his thing. He's not intimidated by this.
Not at all.
He's just ready to fight. But here's Steven Sharp, man. This is how he gets motivated. This is how he pumps himself up. Steve is a very superstitious dude. He has to listen to the same fight song. He has to come out in the same gear. He has to do the certain rituals in the locker room before. And so, yeah, Steven Sharp, you know, he's an entertainer. He's as tough as nails, and this is going to be one hell of a fight between these two, banging it out. Yeah.
There he is, the 33-year-old firefighter fighting out of Absolute MMA. We are ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next fight is a professional catchweight bout It will consist of 3 5-minute rounds and is brought to you by VA Mortgage Leader. Starting in the blue corner, this man stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighed in at 165 pounds. He's fighting out of Sandy, Utah from Absolute MMA. Let's put your hands together for Steven Razor Sharp. And now, fighting out of the red corner, this man stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He comes to us from Price, Utah, fighting out of the pit, elevated. Let's hear it for Cassius Clay Collard.
Well, that's how you save energy, right?
Josh Rosenthal.
Hey, why spend energy if you don't have to? And he's still sitting down.
He started his last fight like that.
Interesting.
So is this the Steve Sharp? Which Steve Sharp is this that's coming out?
One that's ready to go.
Here we go, round 1. Wow, Sharp comes right over to him.
Right into Clay's kick. Both heavy-handed, both got leg kicks.
Oh, nice right there, smacking the face.
Wow, wow. Clay Collard, man, coming at it.
There's his leg kicks.
Clay Collard throwing one of his own.
Just you can see the boxing stance of Clay Collard. He's so well trained.
Yeah. 20 years old, man. You freaking kidding me?
That's just amazing.
Right? I think Steve was 10 years ago. Oh, nice combination. Collard with a knee. But look at Steve Sharp, man. He's eating it. He's playing possum. Watch. Oh, but he got punched with a good one there. Nice little uppercut and another knee and bombing on him. Wow.
Sharp better get off the cage, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clay Collard's just too big. He hits too hard. It's one thing to play possum. That's exactly what Sharp should be doing. You can't rope a dope in MMA.
Well, here's the deal, man. Sharp said it. You want to stay in? Are you going to stand in? You say you're going to stand and bang with me, but are you really? And now Steve's looking for that takedown. So you know that Clay Collard was landing some big shots on top of him.
He hits hard. He's already bleeding, Sharp.
Clay has switched him back to the fence now so that he can start landing those bombs again.
Steve doing a pretty good job owning a nice knee by Collard. Looking for it again. And he's doing a pretty good job of sprawling. You're defending this takedown.
Good job so far, Sharp, keeping those legs tucked in. He's very tenacious. He's working it. But, boy, I tell you, Collard, good job of getting back to his feet.
Yeah,
hard to keep down.
Working on it.
That blood on the left knee of Collard was there earlier.
Started before the fight.
Yeah. Probably got it in warming up.
Oh, bad move for Razor.
Oh, boy.
He just pulled Clay Collard right down on top of you.
Collard's got the hooks, and he is going to punish Razor.
Yeah. Oh, punch him right underneath. Caught him a good one there. Now he's going to try to flatten him out. And Clay's a big 55er.
Yeah, he is.
Big 55er. Closing in on 6 feet tall. And he's thick.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh.
Good up kick there from Razor.
He's timing it, though, and still kicking it.
Superman punch.
On
Wow.
top of Razor, man. Clay Collard.
Hey, Razor's laughing. He loved it.
Did you like
he's
that
not
one? 'Cause he
laughing now.
Hit him with the big shot
Whoa.
right there. Doing an elbow.
This all materialized from that ill-advised pulling guard, and he pulled Collard right into him.
Right.
Yeah.
And that has been a disaster for him.
Oh, now Steve's going to work to get to his feet. Oh, a nice shot right there. Collard bombing on him, making Steve think twice.
Oh, he's just punishing
Ill
him.
intentions on every single punch.
Dude, landing some heavy shots right here. I've never seen Steven Sharp in this position before.
Oh, knee to the
Beautiful
head,
knee.
Clay.
Razor's in trouble. Make no mistake. He's got to get out of there and clear the cobwebs.
Yeah,
that
he
was a
does.
beatdown. That was a beatdown. Wow.
It looks like he broke his nose.
Oh, you better not try Anderson Silva with Clay Collard.
Yeah.
Get those hands up.
Now Steve's going to work. He's got to be careful here because Steve was pretty slick at submissions.
And that's what lost the last fight
right
for
there.
him.
Oh,
Nice
by
knee.
Star Sharp.
Popping the head of
Man,
Collard up.
Collard is landing some big shots. Just relentless.
That nose is
In those
now
combinations.
smashed all the way in.
Yeah.
Nice uppercut there from Razor.
Oh,
Nice elbow.
Collard listening to his corners and throwing elbows at Steve like punches.
Nice
I love
left.
that. I love seeing them when they listen to their corners and they do what they say. So there's a lot of things that you can't see when you're in there.
Look at Steve. Steve's making a miss.
Daring him to come in.
Oh, elbow
Another
straight
huge elbow.
right across the nose.
Nice left. Man, Steven Sharp is tougher than nails because he's eating some big shots.
10 seconds to go in the opener.
Oh!
Clay Collard looking to finish it in the first round. Razor laughing. He's laughing it off. And there's still 5 seconds to go. Wow. Good first round for Clay Collard.
Who looks better, bald Milo or Milo with hair? What about this guy, bald Torrance or who looks better, bald Milo or Milo with hair? What about this guy, bald Torrance or Torrance with hair? If you think that you'd look and feel better with hair, now you can do something about it. Introducing the world's first and only permanent solution to hair loss. You wash it, you cut it. It's your own real, naturally growing hair. When it comes to hair restoration, no one in the world has more experience than Bosley. The results look completely natural and are affordable on nearly any budget. To find out more about this clinically proven and permanent solution to hair loss, call now to receive your free no-obligation information kit. It'll answer all of your questions about hair loss and hair restoration. Plus, we'll also send you this $250 gift certificate just for calling. Every day you wait, you're losing more hair. So what are you waiting for? Choose hair. Choose Bosley.
Pro athletes like Dallas Clark use Play Again for joint discomfort and stiffness.
Last 2 weeks of the season, I was getting this pain in my knee. It was just like a knife, and so started taking Play Again. My knee started feeling better. I mean, I'm talking completely healed, and I know without a doubt it was because of Play Again.
Play Again lubricates and cushions your joints and increases flexibility in ligaments and tendons. Doctors recommend Play Again to patients of all ages. Enjoy life again and get back in the game. Power your joints with Play Again.
He's in a fight, and he knows it. He's going to really have to dig deep in this second round.
No doubt about that. Clay Collard looks fresh.
Yeah, he's breathing through that mouth. Oh, those leg kicks.
That's possibly what he's going to have to do here.
Yeah.
Not get against the fence like that.
See how he gets his hands up and then goes right to the stomach with the knee. Oh, power in those punches is amazing. Ooh.
Nice
Steve
left.
caught him there.
Nice
Straight
jab.
left, two straight lefts there. Two jabs, got through.
Steve Sharp switched up a little bit, but he's got to get his back off that damn fence if he wants to survive in this fight because he's been eating some big shots. Once he gets up against that fence, Collard's able to. Ooh, but a nice uppercut by Steve Sharp right there.
And
a nice
an elbow.
I think Steve's punches had kind of set him back.
Ooh.
I think those surprised Clay.
A little bit.
Right there again. That left hook could come right over the top of this cross.
That right eye is starting
right there, every
to
time.
shut. Swelling up.
Oh, man. Oh,
You heard
man.
that.
Cracked him. Forearms and elbows by freaking Clay Collard. Wow. I've never seen Steve in this position ever in my whole life.
Ooh, that left.
As following Steve's career from his first fight forward, actually having to fight Steve Sharp, I've never seen him like this before. I mean, Clay Collard is really putting the screws to him and putting on a clinic, putting him against the fence and hitting him with everything that he wants to hit him with.
Oh.
Wow, switch kick to the inside right leg of Collard. That's pretty. But he's up against that fence again. He's going to drive poor Johnny Ritchie crazy.
Doesn't want to be. Now, this is where Clay needs to be careful here. Because remember last time against Buckles, what happened?
Yep.
Got a little cocky, thought he had to go, and then what happened? Buckles choked him. So he's got to be careful here. Because Steven's the same way. He's a crafty vet. He's going to find a way to win.
Real good point. It's a controlled fury. You know, when you got the natural gift like Clay Collard does, it's so tempting just to let it go all the time. But it's got to be controlled.
Now watch. This could be it. Because he snuck that choke on. He threw that arm right around his neck pretty tight.
Wow.
You hear Brock Jardines yelling to fight the hands. He needs to listen to him and stand up.
Great job. Great
there
job.
We go. Listening to his corners. Good job, Clay.
Now Collard's coming forward.
Now Clay's mad.
I think he might have hurt Razor with that left. Razor's in trouble. Oh, he's firing back. He's got a great chin. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, Razor Sharp punches from another zip code and still connects. How is he making Clay miss? I am impressed by this 33-year-old. Let me tell you something. He is looking a little, maybe he can do an Anderson Silva in there.
Yeah, he was ducking and bobbing and weaving, wasn't he? But there were still a few that were sneaking through.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Now Steve says, you want to throw one at me? I'm going to throw one at you. Oh,
Here's where youth might come into play here. Oh, nasty elbow.
Again. Wow.
That right eye's looking ugly, guys.
Yeah, it is.
It ain't a mouse, it's a rat.
Almost swole.
Oh!
And
Overhand
hits him
right.
with
The hand straight down. Look at him. Hand straight down. Are you kidding me?
And he eats 1-2 there.
Oh. With his eye his right eye virtually closed, he has his hand straight down at his side.
Mouth wide open, trying to get some air. Both their hands are down.
Oh, my
Oh, that's it. He hurt him. He hurt him. That right was devastating.
Blasted Steven Sharp. Wow.
And that is it. Clay Collard defeats Steven Razor Sharp. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a big win for Cassius Collard.
Wow.
Taking out a huge name in the state of Utah at his own game.
At his own game.
Wow.
Steve said, no one will stand and bank with me. No one will stand and trade with me in the state. Are you going to be the first one to do that? Clay answered the call, and my, oh my, did he do it in devastating fashion. I have never seen Steve Sharp in my entire life take as much damage as he took tonight. I don't think in all of Steve's fights, accumulative across the board, have I seen him take this much damage. Clay Collard is the real deal. This kid is tough as nails. He could be the next big thing in the state.
I think so too.
What a prospect at 20 years old to have those kind of skills. You know for sure, not only will he be gunning for that lightweight belt that'll be given away later tonight, but you know the Big Show is going to take notice of this fight. Big Show will take notice of this fight.
Wow.
Don't be surprised if you see this kid in the Big Show at 22 years old, maybe 21.
Yeah, I mean, 20 years old, man, you know, and imagine if this kid had, you know, jiu-jitsu and stuff's been a problem and, you know, he got choked out, but what's next for Clay Collard, man? Wow. Wow.
Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with 4 minutes and 44 seconds coming off the clock in the second round, let's hear it for your winner by TKO, Cassius Clay Collard!
Chris Gillian and Sean O'Connell. Nobody knows who Chris Gillian is. Nobody has any idea that he has fought some of the top heavyweights out there. Shane Carwin, Rico Rodriguez, Heath Herring. I mean, he's gone the distance with some big names, tough guys. He's going to come out and give Sean O'Connell a war.
You know, Sean O'Connell's a hard hitter. He's a big, strong guy, but I'm pretty tough myself.
I don't mean any disrespect, but I don't care who he is. I'm going to beat whoever's in front of me, whether it's a big name guy, or it's a brand new fighter, or it's a journeyman like Chris is. I got to beat him. He's actually probably worst case scenario because he's fought really tough guys. He's a very tough fighter, but nobody knows who he is. So beating him doesn't mean anything, and losing to him means a lot.
Sean's one of the up-and-comers, so you know I've got to beat him because it's going to look good.
I got too much riding on this fight to lose. Too much of a future in this sport for me to take a backward step, and I've put too much hard work into this. I can't lose. Chris, thanks for taking the fight. It's a bad time to be fighting me. It's nothing personal, man.
Sean, this is personal for me. I've got to beat you. I want to further my career, and I'm going to use you to do it.
Attention active duty National Guard, Reserve, and retired veterans. If your loved one was injured while serving our country anytime after October 2001, you may qualify for up to $100,000 in tax-free cash TSGLI benefits even if the injury was not related to military service. Also, if you have been denied VA disability benefits for a service-related issue, we may be able to help. To find out if you have a claim, call the number on your screen. Operators are standing by to assist you. Don't wait. Call the number on your screen now.
What Sean has to do in order to win this fight is fight Sean O'Connell's style.
Right.
Fight his way. Don't get sucked in to Gillian's game plan, who I'm telling you, Chris's game plan is to just brawl. Let's just brawl,
Right.
Sean.
I almost
And if he
picture
does,
like a Jeremy Peterson.
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, his thing is he's got the big punches, and this is his own critique on himself. He's got the big punches, they're sloppy, but they're effective.
Yeah.
So he does connect. On the ground, he calls his ground discipline evolving and control-based.
Yeah.
But Sean O'Connell had that when he fought Trevor Carlson.
Absolutely.
And he won that fight.
Absolutely.
Holds the 2007 Utah Heavyweight Championship belt and is definitely known as being very heavy-handed as he steps into the cage. Let's get this thing started.
Oh, fight fans, have we got a good one for you tonight? Let's put your hands together for these two fighters. This next fight is a professional light heavyweight bout. It will consist of 3 5-minute rounds, and it is brought to you by Rockwell. Starting in the blue corner, this man stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He's fighting out of Eagle Mountain, Utah. He is an independent fighter. Let's hear it for Chris Ironman Gillian. And now, fighting in the red corner, this man stands 6 feet 2 inches. He weighed in at 205 pounds. He fights out of Sandy, Utah. He is from Horns Elite Performance. Let's hear it for Sean, the real OC O'Connell. Herb Dean in charge of the fight.
All right, this fight's scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Chris Gillian in the red and black trunks, Sean O'Connell in the black and white, getting their final instructions from referee Herb Dean. Here we go in the light heavyweight division, guys. This is one of those maybe don't blink type of fights.
That's right.
Sean is fired up for this fight.
He is, man. He's ready
got
to
a
go.
look in
He's
his eye.
ready to prove it, man. He's ready to prove that he is the real deal. And once again, Sean's got to stay in his focus. He's got to stay and fight Sean O'Connell's fight. Can't get sucked into that brawl is exactly what Chris wants to do. Nice stiff jab right there by Chris, right down the pipe.
Nice left jab there.
Another
connected.
nice jab by Chris.
2 in a row by Gillian, but he just got clipped by that left. He needs to be careful. His chin was up.
Yeah, he did.
Chris Gillian fighting for
Teep
the
to a
40-plus crowd. Oh, the chin is up. He's got to tuck that chin down.
Got to be careful with that thing. Steps over. He's working for a guillotine. Yeah,
Wow, that's
just
his power.
Wow. Yeah, Sean O'Connell's a brute, man. He's strong as a freaking ox.
A chance to see Gillian work off his back. He's in a horrible position, bunched up against the cage.
Yeah, he is.
At least it's not in O'Connell's corner.
Sean's got
that's
a
one
great
thing he's
corner.
got going for him.
He's got Jeremy Horn in his corner, DeMarcus Johnson. Great team.
A lot of Chris's wins, though, have been from submission. So
for the arm and head
you
choke
gotta,
here.
You got to be, yeah. Now Sean's got to hop all the way off to that side and sit it.
There you go. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, that should be it right there. Too much torque.
That thing is on
That's
tight.
a
Now
lot
he's
of
just
torque.
really got to sit with it and crank that head to the sky.
Tightening it up right now, and Gillian's
Yeah.
face
Chris
is turning every shade of blue.
Chris is trying to defend it by pushing that elbow back into the head.
into Sean's head, but Sean's got to sit through it like this.
He's
Kick
got to
through and
drive that
sit
shoulder.
through and drive that shoulder.
Everyone in his corner is telling him to keep patient. Gillian, boy, this guy's got it. Heart, huh?
Yeah, he's a tough old guy, man.
Gillian's got a lot of fight in him. At some
He's almost
point,
got that arm out.
real OC might want to just improve position because you don't want to gas out that arm.
Yeah.
You know, Gillian's he's clearly breathing.
Well, and you heard Jeremy Horn, Sean O'Connell's coach, say, look, if you feel like you're losing it, get back into full mount.
Wow.
And that's what happened.
We'll see if O'Connell's arm is gassed. That's a lot of energy to expend in one arm.
That's right.
Chris has got to turn to that other side.
Now we'll see he's working for
But
that
Sean's
rear
got
naked
that in.
choke right here. Once again, man, Chris, a weathered vet. This is a position he's been in probably 5,000 times. Where he knows he's going to have to fight. That's how he's going to hand fight. He's going to get that arm off his neck, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Then he's got to turn out.
Once again, Chris wanted me to give a big shout out to J&M Construction, J&M Steel, his employers. They're sad that they couldn't be here today. They're at watching a football game in another state. So, but Chris, Sean O'Connell has the back of Chris, looking to work that rear naked choke. Chris doing a pretty good job of hand control and not letting Sean get that. So.
Wow. Chris is a gamer. He's battling back. Look at that. Good scramble there from
nice
Gillian.
scramble. And now,
Chris trying to go for the guillotine.
Nope, he's got that arm in. He's got to. You can't. You're not going to get. You're not going to choke Sean O'Connell with that thing.
Gillian's starting to put some pressure on. The side control.
Nice job by
nicely
Sean
done.
O'Connell. Yeah, to step outside and get outside of that choke. Takes a lot of pressure off your head as soon as you step outside like that. Oh!
Chris has got to turn and get out the other direction.
3 nice punches to the side of the head there.
Sean's doing a great job of controlling him.
And we will see a second round.
Pro athletes like Dallas Clark use Play Again for joint discomfort and stiffness.
Last 2 weeks of the season, I was getting this pain in my knee. It was just like a knife, and so started taking Play Again. My knee started feeling better. I mean, I'm talking completely healed, and I know without a doubt it was because of Play Again.
Play Again lubricates and cushions your joints and increases flexibility in ligaments and tendons. Doctors recommend Play Again to patients of all ages. Enjoy life again and get back in the game. Power your joints with Play Again.
Mixed martial arts legend Boz Rutan introduces his Boz Body Action System. Now you can train like a super athlete right in your own home. The revolutionary Boz stand is engineered to disperse impact and withstand the toughest punishment. It can be customized for all sizes and configurations. And when you're done, it folds up effortlessly in just seconds and is light enough to store anywhere. Unlike other workout programs, soft targets ensure you can always have the correct form and add resistance to your routine. Now you can sculpt your entire body, the whole package, while learning real self-defense techniques.
People walk up on the street to me and they say, man, you changed my life, and there's one thing I can tell you, that when you get the Body Action System, it's going to change your life too.
The customizable training stand with head, torso, and 2 focus pads and Boz's beginner through advanced DVDs to guide you is yours to try risk-free.
Here we go, round 2. Good head movement from O'Connell. Boy, Gillian's just putting that chin way up high there.
Chris got that jab out and he landed it a couple times.
That's what happens when you get a high chin.
And Sean dropped him with that punch, but Chris
grabbed a hold of that leg.
Grabbed a hold of that leg, looking for what could be a possible takedown.
What a tough guy. That's what he said. He goes, everybody's counting me out. He said, I'm a tough guy.
Yeah, I'm a tough guy. No doubt about that.
Gets O'Connell where he wants him. O'Connell, nice cage walking here.
Reaching over, kind of looking for what could be a
Kimura.
possible Kimura key lock here.
Chris is holding on to
His
it
hand
now.
on his hip right there, really securing it so that he can't pop that out and over. Oh, just as I thought he was going to.
Sean's almost got that. Trying to control his legs so he can start pulling that arm out.
Yep.
He's got to get his hips to the other side, to his right.
Yep. And then use that, just that explosion, that psst, and crank that thing over.
Sean, the real OC O'Connell, trying to take out the gritty gamer, Chris Gillian. Gillian winning a lot of fans here tonight. Even if O'Connell can take him out at this point, Gillian more than giving a good show of it.
Well, it's giving Sean a better fight than his last, his last
Good point.
opponent.
Good point.
Making Sean work for everything he's getting,
Surprising people.
Absolutely.
There's one for the 40-plus set.
That's
you go,
right.
Gillian. I like you already.
Oh, got too high. Sean just bucked him off. He got a little too high. Sean bucks him off, falls off the back, and here he is.
Chris has locked him in the half guard, but looks like Sean's pulling his leg out.
Now Chris is looking for that.
Gillian still fishing for the Kimura.
Yeah.
He still thinks he has it.
Oh, he almost had it.
Sean listening to his corner really well.
Yes.
That's right.
Good job.
Two minutes gone on the Rockwell time clock, the official time clock of Showdown Fights. Check them out at rockwelltime.com.
You guys have a lot of sports celebrities in the fold over at Rockwell.
We do. It's nice to
I
have
lost
that.
count. I got to the 7th page of sports celebrities who love you guys, and I lost count.
Well, we like to take care of all of our athletes, especially our MMA guys. You'll notice a lot of the guys here tonight are sponsored, including, Josh Rosenthal is the guy that wears our product and pushes it. So, yeah, we love MMA, man. We love being a part of all action sports and combat sports. And, that 7 pages will soon be 25 pages.
Wow.
Right. I
Sean
love my
O'Connell-
Rockwell watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Tandy, you make that watch look good. I'm not going to lie.
It's beautiful.
O'Connell having trouble with the mystery that is Chris Gillian.
Yeah, right?
He's trying to
But we
solve the
talked
puzzle.
about it. We did talk about it, and right now maybe not the most exciting fight, but it is a little bit back and forth, and he's pushed Sean further than a lot of guys have in Sean's past couple fights. So this dude's tough.
He's making Sean work his ground. He
Yeah.
hasn't had that in a fight for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
Trevor Carlson, it was a slugfest the entire fight.
Yeah, and Sean's pretty savvy on the mat. Like, Sean is
Well, he's trains with Jeremy Horn and
Yeah.
DeMarcus Johnson.
Yeah.
He's going to be good on the ground.
Coming up on the 10-second mark here in the second round. The real OC getting more than all that and more than he bargained for here in the cage.
Punch to the back of the head. Whoops.
He landed a couple of them right there, but Herb's not saying anything. Well, Chris Gillian is a tough guy, man.
Yeah, he's
he's
defending everything.
proved to be a lot tougher than I think a lot of people thought he was going to be.
I never
That has
doubted
happened
him.
a lot tonight.
Yeah,
There's
it
been a
has.
lot of people
Yeah.
who have
Yeah.
gotten some redemption in the cage tonight.
Yeah.
Mixed martial arts legend Bas Rutten introduces his Bas Body Action System. Now you can train like a super athlete right in your own home. The revolutionary Bas stand is engineered to disperse impact and withstand the toughest punishment. It can be customized for all sizes and configurations. And when you're done, it folds up effortlessly in just seconds and is light enough to store anywhere. Unlike other workout programs, soft targets ensure you can always have the correct form and add resistance to your routine. Now you can sculpt your entire body, the whole package, while learning real self-defense techniques.
People walk up on the street to me and they say, man, you changed my life, and there's one thing I can tell you, that when you get the body action system, it's going to change your life too.
The customizable training stand with head, torso, and 2 focus pads and Bas's beginner through advanced DVDs to guide you is yours to try risk-free.
Nice body kick.
Wow, nice left too when he followed it. Oh! Gillian's tough. Herb Dean's watching him. And that's it.
That's a stoppage right there.
At 17 seconds of round number 3, Real OC, Sean O'Connell finally gets the knockout. He had to work for it, but he finally got it in the 3rd round. Okay, now we're ready to make it official. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a loud round of applause for these 2 fighters. Come on, put your hands together. They come in this cage, they put it all on the line for you. I'm gonna ask for it one more time. A loud round of applause for these 2 fighters. Let's go. With a time of 21 seconds coming off the clock in the 3rd round, let's hear it for your winner by TKO, Sean the Real OC O'Connell.
What a great night of fights. That light heavyweight matchup was fabulous, and Sean O'Connell really put to the test by Chris Gillian. I don't think he expected this kind of test.
Oh, no, I don't think so either. I think that's Chris Gillian came here to fight, and Sean O'Connell found that out. You know, he may be 40 years old, but there's a lot of fight left in that dog. And Sean O'Connell, doing what he needed to do, pulls off a great victory and a great win against a very tough guy in Chris Gillian. So congratulations, Sean O'Connell, another notch on the old belt.
Another great fight we had tonight, Clay Collard and Steven Razor Sharp. It was a shootout, as expected. Collard coming out on top. This 20-year-old is on fire.
Absolute war. It shows on Steve Sharp's face. I think he broke his nose, possibly broke an eye socket. I mean, Clay's got power in those punches. He came out and proved that he is the young, hungry fighter, and he is looking for a war. He put it on in the cage, and I think he's ready to take on the next person to get to that belt.
Clay Collard hungry for a belt shot, and he did a lot to further that cause here tonight. Well, it was a great night of battles. Thank you guys very much. For my partners, Johnny Ritchie, Tandy Schaefer, and of course, Showdown Fights, I'm Jay Adams, saying we'll see you next time on United Fight Alliance.